Oh, hello, Oleg. I hope you have good news. What? And Nina? Is she okay? Damn it, how could that have happened? I thought you were gonna keep an eye on her. No, I don't want to calm down. I made that mistake once already, and the result... Yeah, okay. Where exactly? Okay, I'm on my way.
So, if Sergei's information is correct, then this would have to be the military hospital where they brought Nina.
I hope Nina is all right. How could a complete train derail?
They think it was an attack. But for now, we should not care about that. You have to get Nina out of there.
Oh, me?
Yes. Alone you have a better chance of not being discovered. It was a miracle that we got this far without problems. I mean, I gave the research station an extra wide berth. But this close to it, I almost counted on being caught by the military.
Okay. And so now, how do I get in there?
Start thinking.
Great. But thanks a lot anyway for the lift here. Without you, I would never have found it.
No problem. It was a pleasure. You were pretty worried about Nina, aren't you?
Yes. Hopefully nothing has happened to her.
You really like her, don't you?
Yes. Nothing that wonderful has ever happened to me before.
Hey, wake up, boy. You can dream after you get Nina out of there.
Yes, you're right.
So, let's move. We don't have a lot of time. I'll wait here in case you need help somehow. Oh, don't forget, Nina has been traveling under the name of Pekova, and probably has been admitted under that name. And now, good luck.
Thanks. I will probably need it too.
Να χαμηλώσω. Πήραμε εδώ μια τσάντα, έχει τίποτα μέσα? Όχι. Τηλέφωνο.
My cell phone with all the bells and whistles. You can even make phone calls with it.
Πάρ' τη. Την είναι.
Her cell phone is off. I just tried it a moment ago.
Τι είναι αυτό?
There are small red berries hanging on that
Πάρε
bush.
μερικά.
My doctor always said I should eat more fruit. Well, maybe picking more fruit is a good start.
Yeah?
What do I say now? Hello, I'm taking a vacation in the area and just happened to come by here. It looks wonderful. Is it very old, Shirley? Can I have a bit of a closer look at the house, please?
What?
I'm a great fan of buildings and architecture out of the Tsar period.
Otherwise, everything's still okay, right? This is a hospital, not a museum.
That doesn't matter. I only want to have a look at it. I won't need very long. There aren't very many interesting buildings around here for a tourist.
It's not my fault you wanted to spend your vacation in the sticks. In any case, you can't come in here unless you're a doctor or about to die. Now leave me alone. I want to finish watching the soccer game.
He switched off the intercom. All that stuff about the architecture tourist does not belong among my best ideas. I'll have to remember for the next time I'm in such a situation that art does not bring me very far. It's locked. It must be electric because it doesn't have a keyhole.
Βρήκα.
Now I've got a carrier bag full of holes and horrible red stains.
Και βάλει την πάνω σου. Όχι. Α, δώσε αυτόν.
Here, tie this around the hand with the missing fingers. Maybe we can fool the medic into thinking you've only just lost them, if he doesn't look too closely. And what if something happens?
Nothing is going to happen. I am going to wait here. And if the alarm sounds, Plan B will go into effect.
And what is Plan B?
I am going to think about that at the appropriate time. And now, make sure you get in there.
Οκ, φίλε. Οκ.
Hello? No reaction. It's locked. It must be electric because it doesn't have a keyhole. An intercom system. I always thought that such deserted regions didn't have electricity.
Πάτε πάλι.
Hello? No reaction.
Ήδη. Πάρε τηλέφωνο.
It doesn't make sense to call anyone right now. It's locked. I don't like him much, but nevertheless. And what if something happened?
Not. I am.
It really seems to be an ambulance. The writing on it is in Russian. I can't read it, but there's a phone number next to it. 03112.
Πάμε.
I hope my plan works. Hello. My friend is badly hurt. I think he's lost a couple of fingers. Yes, I'm standing here at the bus stop in front of the hospital. Please, send someone out quickly. I think he's bleeding to death. Yes, but please, hurry. I now only hope that Oleg's acting qualities are sufficient enough to convince the ambulance driver of his story.
Ωραίος ο τύπος.
Well, now I'm in the courtyard. Now I just have to find Nina.
Νίνα.
It seems to be a sewage pipe. It runs into the top floor. The lamp illuminates the cellar entrance. Empty syringes, soiled bandages, and a finger. I wonder if Oleg would... No, I'd better not. Done.
Για να πιω εδώ.
Done.
Τι.
Done.
Done λέει.
Hardly the newest model, but it... It doesn't look like a typical ambulance. Don't believe that just walking...
Όχι. Oh.
Something is casting these shadows. Something very, very close. There's a key in the lamp. It's a strange hiding place, but better than putting it under the doormat.
Πάρ' το.
It should work with that.
Ωραίος ο τύπος. Άνοιξε.
It fits. And into the lion's den. Hopefully no one's in the cellar. There are medical records in here, all sorted alphabetically. Maybe I can find out what they did to Nina. K, Koch, Kyo, Cam. No records on Nina. Wait, Oleg said she was traveling under a false name, something with P. Perkova. So let's have a look. P. Pow. Perez Manuel. Wasn't he the one who went on the Tunguska expedition with Nina's father? And he was here too? That's very interesting. I should have a look at that. If my rudimentary medical knowledge isn't fooling me, there's something here about extreme behavioral and consciousness disturbances. Perez's behavior obviously showed such strange symptoms unrecorded in any known illness. That was ages ago. In the meantime, research should have... It looks like they tried to find out about the illness by carrying out experiments on him. Through the cranium without an anesthetic. That's ghastly. Electroshocks, straitjacket, shock therapy. That reads like a torture report out of the Middle Ages. But the poor guy seems to have survived it. Then, a few weeks ago, he was sent back to his home country after an application from a certain Dr. Nicole Charlois to a small suburb of San Cristobal west of Havana. It looks like he obviously resisted so violently that they had to give him the double doses of phenylcyclidine piperidine. I believe that sedative has been forbidden for a while now. That's strange. Perez has been here for almost 30 years, and suddenly they're shipping him off to Cuba? And Nina's father disappears without a trace shortly thereafter. I would be astonished if there wasn't a connection. What could it be?
Μπουκαλιά, πάρ' και μπουκαλιά.
If I'm not mistaken, one of these bottles contains that stuff Perez was sedated with in it. I still can't identify the rest. A dictation machine. Maybe there's a recording of Nina on it.
Patient 1835, severe psychological and neural problems, currently in a coma. During the observation period, the patient exhibited symptoms such as optical and acoustic hallucinations, reflexive muscle contractions, and incontinence. Patient also exhibited psychogenic reactions, temporary amnesia, partial facial paralysis, and spots in front of the eyes. Damage to the temporal lobe caused by external influences, fracture of the right wrist, various contusions, and hematomas in the area of the head and arms. Apart from some of the external injuries, the patient exhibits similar symptoms as the other patients. The report must be completed as soon as possible and faxed to Moscow.
Damn, the batteries are running right down. That sounds terrible. What does "as with the other patients" mean? Does it mean that these behavioral and consciousness problems appear on a lot of people? If yes, why? What is the cause? I'll have to tell Nina about that, because something here is not right. I don't know what it is, but I definitely don't like it. Not at all.
Κάποιο εδώ. Τι άλλο έχει εδώ?
It's probably broken, and that's why it's just sitting here.
Oh.
Conditions like these would cause hospitals to shut down completely. At least I hope so. I'll have to be careful not to touch the needle.
Χριστέ μου.
I cannot find anything in particular on the skull, but the lungs. I can't imagine that the person is still alive. I don't really want to find out who or what is lying underneath it and where all these stains come from. Luckily, it can't be Nina. Person or thing is far too
Μπορεί να την
small.
κόψανε κομματάκια. Α, κι άλλο κουμπάκι. Κι άλλο μπουκαλάκι. Φίλε, δεν έχεις παίξει το Walking Dead.
I can hear voices. As long as I don't know what to expect on the other side, I'm not touching this door.
Can't do anything about that, but you're missing out. It's a really good game. I just wish the satellite dish wasn't so sensitive. I have to keep adjusting it. Hopefully, it won't be as windy as yesterday. I couldn't really see anything properly. No, you can forget that. Just be happy that the broad is in a deep sleep at least and not constantly on a rampage. Yep, and 3 more days up in that damp room, then our doctors have more work to do. No, you better stay up there. There's hardly anyone here. But in case someone should surface, there'll be another uproar about people leaving posts and so on. Not to worry. The head physician won't even notice that I'm more occupied with the TV during my shift than with making rounds. I'm keeping an eye on the entrance. If he doesn't come crawling through the basement, I'll notice him in time no matter what. Yep, will do. Till then. And don't go hunting rats again. The doc is still sour about the bullet holes.
A damp room somewhere on the upper floors. At least now I know where Nina is being held. It's a little inconvenient that there are at least 2 guards there. I have got to get into contact with Nina somehow. Perhaps she's got an idea how to get rid of them.
Oh. Τηλέφωνο.
Her cell phone is off. I just tried it a moment ago.
Πάμε να αλλάξουμε το δίσκο για να κοιτώ.
People should be working, not watching TV.
Damn it! The stupid satellite dish needs adjusting again.
Πάμε να μπούμε μέσα. Τι είναι αυτό?
It seems to be a sewage pipe. It runs into the top floor.
Πλάκα κάνεις, μπορούμε να τα ακούσουμε.
I can hear really loud snoring and groans, something about a train, explosions, and Daddy. Now, wait a minute, that sounds like Nina. The pipe seems to lead into the room where she's being held. Nina, hey, wake up. Nina. No. Damn, she seems to be a heavy sleeper. She can't hear me.
Αμμονία, πάλι της αμμονία.
That penetrating smell might just take care of waking Nina up. Ugh, it stinks to hell down here now. That does not help me at all.
Νίνα, ξύπνα.
Nina, hey, wake up! It's no good. They must have sedated her. If I call any louder, I'll probably alarm the whole hospital.
Τι να κάνω τώρα? Από εδώ μπορώ να μπω.
A heavy safety door. It only seems to open from one side. Either a live broadcast from the Antarctic or the effects of adjusting the satellite dish. I'd better not go there. As soon as the guard notices me. I'd better not go there. I'd better not go.
Γιατί πού θα πας? Μπορούμε να το κλείσουμε.
I'd better not.
Μήπως τρώει κάτι. Ναι.
I'd better not.
Τι άλλο έχει? Εδώ, τι είναι εδώ?
If I lock the guard in, he'll be a bit baffled for a while. After a few minutes, though, he'll sound the alarm. I've got to think of something. How am I going to silence the guy?
Αυτό.
I'd better not go there. I'd better.
Γύρισε. Ωραία μπελά που βρήκαμε. Νίνα.
Nina, hey, wake up! It's no good.
Άρε Νίνα.
The guard is desperately trying to readjust. If I attack the guard, he'll still be able to run from the room and raise an...
Α, βάλτε με στη σύριγγα.
Before I know what I'm gonna do with it, I'll definitely not put any poison in it. I'm already not that happy with the thought of...
Τι?
Before I know what I'm gonna do...
Κοίτα ρε.
The wedge seems to be keeping the door ajar. If I lock the guard in, he'll be a bit baffled for a while. I've got to think of something.
Μας κορυδεύει.
The guard... If I attack the guard... Her cell phone...
Και τώρα τι? Τι είναι αυτό? Τι να κάνουμε αυτό?
Quite honestly, I find the things ridiculous.
Να το βάλουμε να ξυπνήσουμε την άλλη την κυρία από πάνω. Όχι πίσω.
Maybe the small ventilator is powerful enough to blow this ammonia stink into Nina's cell. Gotta be worth a try.
Ugh, what a terrible smell. Doesn't that contravene all the rules of the Geneva Convention?
I'm very happy that you're all right.
Max?
Who else? Or were you expecting someone special?
To tell you the truth, I wasn't prepared for a surprise visit. I should tidy up a bit here first. And let some air in. Did you send me this revolting smell in here?
Yes, there was no other way to wake you up. By the way, you snore and talk in your sleep.
If you mention that to anyone at all, you are a dead man.
Έτσι, απειλές.
Don't worry, but we have to get you out of there first.
Good idea. Do you have a plan?
No, not really.
Then now is the time to come up with one. I'll get myself tidied up in the meantime. The fact that the hero rescues the princess and she looks like something the cat dragged in was never part of any story that I have read.
Τώρα μπορούμε να πάρουμε την Νίνα. Όχι. Τι κάνεις, άνθρωπε? Νίνα, πάρε αυτό.
And I lay on... That one has had it. This chair leg is only made out of plastic, but I still can't break it off. The wall doesn't make a... I'm not And I lay on that...
Έχει τίποτα άλλο εδώ μέσα? Τι είναι αυτό?
And with this chair leg is only made out of...
Τίποτα. Εδώ.
I can talk to Max through... I can
Μπράβο.
talk... Locked. I suppose that had to be expected, but it's still worth a try.
Δεν έχει τίποτα εδώ μέσα.
If I lock, I've got to think of. Before I know what I'm gonna do with it, I'll definitely not put any poison in it.
Κάτσε. Πάμε πίσω. 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 Εδώ.
Nina, is it? Nina,
Έλα κοντά. Μίληστε.
I can talk... Locked.
Τι έτσι θα τη βγάλουμε τώρα. Για κάτσε, έχει τίποτα εδώ πέρα πίσω άλλο που δεν έχω πάρει. Εδώ κουβά.
the bucket is full of blood. I'd better not. A heavy. If I lock the guard in, I've got to think of.
Λοιπόν.
Before I know.
Νίνα, κάνε κάτι.
The wall doesn't make a very solid impression. However, getting out...
Oh.
Pull it once over this sharp edge and the work of many evenings goes to the dogs. Ooh, if my grandmother would see that. The thread is not all that strong if a part breaks off when I tie a knot. The stone seems to have hit the bottom. Now I can exchange a few smaller objects with Max.
Max.
I'd better.
Πήγαινε πίσω. Δώσε ό,τι έχεις και δεν έχεις. Ωραία. Εδώ. Δώσε αυτό. Δώσεις και αυτό. Και δώσεις και αυτό. Είναι πολύ μεγάλο, ναι.
I think I should just forget about this. Otherwise, Nina might reach in and get hurt by accident. This little bottle is pretty fragile.
Ωραία, αυτά. Αυτά, ναι. Μπράβο, Νίνα.
So now the last leg is off too. Don't you go walking away. First of all, I need the bait before I construct any fiendish traps.
Α, δεν έχουμε...
Locked. Take that, scourge of every health authority.
Η κοπέλα είναι μουρλή. Τι είναι αυτό? Βάλ' το εδώ να μοιάζει με τυράκι.
And I lay on... First of all, I need the...
Λοιπόν. Δεν κάνει αυτό. Μαξ, κάντο κάτι εσύ, σε παρακαλώ. Το βουτήξουμε στα αίματα. Όχι. Άστο, βλέκεια.
I'd better not go there. As soon as the guard... If I lock the guard in, he'll be a bit baffled for a while. After a few minutes, they'll gotta think of... Before I know what I'm gonna...
Ναι, κυρία μου, θέλουμε... Κοίτα ρε. Αυτό τι είναι?
Phenylcyclidine piperidine, or PCP for...
Ωραία.
The guard... Before I know...
Τα νεύρα μου... Μπορώ να πάω από την μπροστινή πόρτα?
Don't believe it. It doesn't...
Πες μου ότι έχει σκουπίδια και δεν τα έχω δει.
Empty syringes, soiled bandages, and a...
Εδώ. Όχι. Εδώ. Όχι. Εδώ. Άρε Νίνα, βοήθα μας λίγο.
First of all, locked. I don't really want to... I'm not reaching... That one has... That has... That... Max? He doesn't...
Μη φωνάζεις μας, μη φωνάζεις, έρχομαι. Έρχομαι γλυκιά μου. Ωραία, πήγαινε εδώ. Και εσύ, δώσα το όλα. Όλα, ό,τι έχεις και δεν έχεις. Ωραία.
A hollow chair leg. I'll take the back of the syringe off. The needle and its attachment should then be light enough for me to use it as a dart in my blowpipe. And if I touch this needle now, our little adventure... If I attack the guard, he'll still be able to run from the room and raise an alarm. I shouldn't risk it.
Έλα.
Crap. How did that happen?
That guy is making a hell of a noise.
Πάμε γρήγορα έξω.
First of all, I should...
Α, μέσα από το παράθυρο.
I think that with such a hectic job, a little bit of peace won't hurt the guard.
Ouch! What was that?
So, I'm rid of him for now.
Τώρα. Πάμε να του πάρουμε το φαΐ. Και θα έχει και τυρί, φαντάζομαι, για το εκείνο και το μικρό το πράγμα.
The soup is so watery that I'll lose most of it moving around and then I'll stink of cheese for the rest of my life.
Έλα, με πάρε το σφουγγάρι.
The sponge sucks itself full of soup. A pin board.
Πάρ' το.
I'll take the thumbtacks with me, but the bulletin board can stay. So, this is where the second guard is sitting. I almost landed in his lap. One more step and I'll know. I've got to think of something to distract.
Α, πρέπει να το σηκώσω. Έλα πάλι έξω. Ωραία, δώσεις το. Δώσεις και αυτό. Της δώσεις και αυτό. Όχι. Πάμε στην Νίνα.
Whatever it is in there, if it is attracted to the smell, it... First of all, I need... Whatever it is in there, if it is attracted to the... Whatever it is...
Το έδωσα. Και...
Looks like it could work as a trap. Stress on the could. If it is really true that mice and rats like cheese, then this aromatic piece of foam rubber must be the perfect bait.
Πάμε.
The big game hunt can begin. Then let's have a look and see what we've caught.
Πιάσαμε ένα ποντίκι.
That one has...
Πάμε κάτω. Πω χαρές.
Run. Run as fast as you can and keep the guard busy for as long as you can. Good luck.
Just you wait, you little beast! I'll get you!
I'll put this thumbtack under the cushion so that the guard doesn't get suspicious.
Damn! That rat just slipped away from me! But wait, I'll get you next time! Ah! Spivak, you're a rat as well! But I'll get you too!
All is quiet. I hope the dose was strong enough. A bunch of keys.
Νίνα, ήρθα για να σε σώσω.
I'm really happy to see you. And thanks for...
My pleasure, noble princess. Come on now, we have to go.
I'll just get my things together. Hopefully those guys haven't grabbed
Nina.
everything. Thanks, you two. I would hate to think what would have happened if you hadn't come along.
You don't have to, but we wouldn't let you rot anywhere in the sticks.
I knew that I could rely on you.
Anytime. If I had to, then I would even...
Could you postpone the niceties until later? We should get going. The people in the hospital are bound to notice your absence soon.
Yeah, I'm ready. Although...
What?
We must be really close to where my father used to set up camp on his earlier expeditions. Am I right?
Yes, that's true. But we really don't have any time for that. The hospital belongs to the Russian military, and when they sound the alarm, it will get extremely uncomfortable around here. We should first get out of here, and think about how we want to proceed along the way.
But...
No buts. The risk of landing here in the first place was already big enough.
Πάμε.
We are going. Max, I need your help to get the airplane ready for liftoff.
Oleg is right. We've got to get away from here first, and then we'll see what happens. Go on, get your things out of the jeep and come.
Άντε.
Attention, attention. An alarm has gone off in the neighboring military hospital.
Ως κατά.
A female patient who is considered extremely dangerous has escaped. The military has been notified and several soldiers are on their way here. Until they arrive, no one is allowed to leave the airfield. Everyone is ordered to be on high alert.
Τέλεια.
No one will be permitted to take off or land.
Damn, they're looking for me already. What now? We'll meet here in a few hours.
Πού πάω?
I hope you have good news.
Unfortunately, no. Kalenkov is still missing.
I'm waiting for the good news.
Well, at least the others haven't found him yet either.
We are running out of time. The preparations for the project are almost finished and everyone is waiting for you to finally find the missing piece of the puzzle.
I'm doing my best. What should I do if...
Concentrate on his past. Someone has to know about Kalenkov's research, and if he can't tell us his secret himself, then others will just have to do it for him.
Hopefully Max and Oleg are all right. I suppose they weren't born yesterday. They'll get along with the soldiers somehow. And exactly how are we going to get away from here again, I don't yet know. We can brainstorm that later. In the meantime, I can try to find the camp from which my father started his expeditions. The thing is, where do I look? Apart from this tent, I have found no signs of human existence. Hopefully I can get some help here.